Problem number 6. The average 7th grade student can complete this study guide in 50 minutes. How many minutes should it take for each problem? Well, you already see the answer there because technical difficulties caused me to have to record this problem over again. But let me walk through it with you. Our problem tells us that the solution should be in terms of minutes for each problem. So I want to have my minutes over problems. Now I look back through the problem to find out how many minutes I'm given. The question here says 50 minutes, so that would go with my minutes unit, 50 minutes in my numerator. It then asks me for problem. Well, the question doesn't tell me how many problems there are in my study guide, so I need to look at the end of the study guide to realize that there are 40 problems. So I then have 50 minutes per 40 problems. When I simplify that by dividing 50 by 40, I conclude that I have 1.25 minutes per one problem. And that would be my final answer. Problem number 7 asks, which of the following pairs of ratios do not form proportions? And we've learned a couple of different ways of determining proportionality, but I'm going to show you the way that truly applies to what I taught for this particular portion of this unit. And we taught that when you cross-multiply terms, the cross-multiplied values should equal each other if the two ratios are proportional. So 2 times 15 is 30. 3 times 10 is 30. They equal each other, so they are proportional. I'm just going to give it a check right now so that I distinguish that that is proportional. For B, 16 times 3 is 48. Is equal to 24 times 2, well, that's also 48. So again, that set of ratios is proportional. Now another way I could accomplish this is to simplify this fraction as much as possible. So if I were to simplify 16 over 24, it would reduce by 8 because both factors are multiples of 8. So 8 goes into 16 2 times, 8 goes into 24 3 times, so I would be left with 2/3. 2/3 is equal to 2/3. Number C, 2 times 12 is 24. 8 times 3 is 24. Again, they are equal to each other, so that is proportional. Letter D, 2 times 15 is 30. 8 times 3 is 24. In this case, they are not equal to each other, so it would not be proportional.